from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
For the White Sox, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Anderson.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Here's the first pitch
the
to him.
Second baseman, Gene.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Harper.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Full count now. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now in the box, Jimenez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Herrera's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Batting 7.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers, 27 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Now over to his right. And that retires the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 good guys. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. In his career, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bullet back up the middle. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Two out with the man at first. And it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hard on the ground towards short, and he's safe.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Lucas Giolito. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a call. strike. Slow roller out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now ready for another chance. Luis Robert 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit in the air to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Segura.
And that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yohan Moncada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Standing in, Edwin. Encarnacion. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Moncada aboard here at first with nobody out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 37 on the year as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, number 74.
In now, Jimenez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
ready to take his hacks again, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Only 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Bryce
baseman,
Harper is sent
17.
packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, two gone. Two are gone in the Philly fourth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Pitch on the way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Uh-oh, he missed it.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Felix Pena takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In there, 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner. Castro on third. Anderson over at second. Robert at first. One gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Up next for Chicago.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One and one now to Encarnacion. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 3-1 pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. McCutchen looking up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
3-1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now batting, number 74.
Into the box now, Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1. Misses up and in.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hit softly down the line at first. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count now, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Scott Kingery waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Robert is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So stepping in, Andrew Knapp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Hops this one up. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the White Sox. The second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Castro.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Pitch popped up. Kingery moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. The
windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this Pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Number 40 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Anderson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Jose Alvarez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Alvarez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
The first
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Now corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Robert going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Scott Kingery. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hoskins at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more. Jimenez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Herrera is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's hitting .429. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 30.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. 0-1 the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. White Sox lead 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping up now, Andrew Knapp. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business. This bat, he's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Neil Walker.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Now batting second.
Digging in now, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Walker, the runner at second with one away. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now with the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David.
Settling in now, Lucas Giolito. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the White Sox, the pitcher.
He's set, and the pitch.
Giolito.
Fouled off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Up next to the White Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Robert. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Robertson, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sharp ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's Bryce Harper now. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's shortstop, Didi.
So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Robert is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
The center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Harper, the runner at third. Hoskins on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Philly down to their last strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Zach Wheeler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.